Greetings everyone, this is Rat. In discussing knots, it invariably comes up that the sheet bend and the bowline are the same knot, and they are not. They're very similar structurally, they look the same, look very similar, but they're not the same knot at all. What we have is, this is your classic bowline. Make a loop in the end of a rope. You can see it's just your basic bowline. On this one, this is a sheet bend, that we would use to join two ropes or the end of a rope to form a loop, turn it over, and that's what it looks like. So when you look at the sheet bend right here in my left hand and the bowline in my right hand, they do look like mirror images of each other. If you could take this and put this thing right here like this, they look very, very similar. Even when you turn them over and look at the back sides, they look like mirror images of each other. If you put them together like this, they meet. I've heard it said that a bowline is just a sheet bend tied to form a loop. If we take this sheet bend apart and we tie a sheet bend to form a loop, so here's our standing end, here's our bitter end. We form a bite like so. We take the bitter end through, wrap it around, come back through like we would on a sheet bend, like so. There you can see the sheet bend, how it's formed. You can see it does look like a bowline right there. So if this is our standing line, and what we've done is we've formed a loop in this using a sheet bend. The reason this isn't a bowline is for this really simple reason right here. If you have the standing end tied off and you load this loop, what will happen is it'll capsize. See if I can show it here. I might have pulled it too tight already. So you can see that how the structure of the knot collapses right there. And what that allows is, with enough force, this becomes a constricting loop, basically. So it's able to slide down and the loop is able to close. So if you're ever going to use a bowline in an emergency or rescue situation where you would wrap it around your torso under your arms and have someone haul you out, if you mistakenly tied the sheet bend instead of the bowline, one second. If you mistakenly tied the sheet bend instead of the bowline knot, then what would happen is, when they started to draw you up out of the crevasse or side of the mountain or whatever it is you were on, this thing would collapse, potentially could collapse, and the loop would slide down and constrict you, maybe to the point of, if you're already injured, especially with broken ribs or something, it could be potentially fatal. Anyway, it's not the same knot, and that was the illustration. They look the same, they look like mirror images, but the lines of force are completely different on how the knot enters and exits, on how the standing line and the bitter end enter and exit the knot, and what they do while they're there. They, again, very similar in structure, just not the same thing. You can see on this bowline here, and of course everybody knows a bowline isn't gonna close down on you because of the double hitch there, and that just is what it is. They're not the same knot. They look the same. They look very, very similar, but they're not the same. That's like saying a reef knot and a granny knot are the same thing. They're just not the same. They look the same, but they don't act the same, and that's why we have a sheet bend and a bowline, because they're different knots. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, send me an email, leave a comment, hit me up on hammockforums.net. I'll be there. Thanks. Bye.